With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, Mahomes, flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Taken down back at the 42.
I deserve that.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
On the tackle. A gain of 12. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the tackle.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually
they're hoping to do it consistently here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a good, strong run for a 1st down, and they are just dominating right now on this drive. They've stayed on the field, which consequently means the opposition's offense can't get out there and score any points.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Jimmy Smith.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. J.K. Dobbins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
It's the score. Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Anthony Thomas on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Anthony Hitchens.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
He's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to keep it again. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. On 1st down, McFarland. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's good.
First target, first catch, and a first down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's McFarland. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Anthony McFarland, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
On 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Returnable for Thomas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st down, McFarland. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And going, this is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas
Tyreek
City.
Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
10 at the 42-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
from the 39. Jackson flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this one is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Chiefs 21, Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 11-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Will Dissly as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start with McFarland. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, McFarland. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. 12 yards there and a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Now the third-year man out of Rutgers, it's Gus Edwards. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Again, it's Edwards. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
That's good.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Anthony McFarland with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
J.K. Dobbins.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
And here's the Super Bowl hero from a year ago. It's Damian Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught at the 10. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of
and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Ravens 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On first down, McFarland. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Here's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a run with McFarland. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. McFarland once more. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with McFarland. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the extra point.
And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net him 14 yards as they pick up the first.
He's brought down at the
first play of the drive. Excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Chiefs.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Kansas City.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down now. Dobbins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. On the ground, it's McFarland. And a
Nice run past the 30-yard line there. Not quite enough for the first, almost. Give him 9 instead, so that leaves him with an enviable 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 30.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Edwards. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run here with McFarland. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd down at 5. This time Jackson will throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the option?
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores...
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down.
Calais Campbell on the stop. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd down.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
Chiefs.
Two minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Dobbins. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Score in overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Kansas City, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.